Watching My Blue Heaven. I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Let's see if I'm functioning on stream. Why, yes, I am. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone? How are you all? There's no one here. Wow. Hi. Yeah. Apparently there's packages. What's up, Thinking Time? Apparently there's some packaging. Apparently there's packages. This one feels heavy. I wonder what that one could be. Couldn't see anything for a bit. Had to leave and rejoin. No, I was at the front door getting boxes. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a fart there. A little fart for people. A little farty time. Everyone loves the party times. Yeah. Weed killer. All right. Nice beer. All right, Pops. Love you. Conspicuously hide the label. I got stuff in the mail. Oh, yeah. It's like I keep telling people, right? You know, I don't do a lot of this content, but I definitely want to find something decent one day. And that looks fairly decent. That's a survival kit in there. Yeah. Cool. Survival kit. Surviving. There's no surviving. Drunk driver driving. Beer. Cheers. Cheers, folks. Beers and cheers. So, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a good night. Bit of a quiet little stream tonight. I don't have anything really to open aside from these boxes. I want to get this tiny little sneak peek. Oh yeah. It's a Roxson product. Tiny little sneak peek. And this feels like it's also Roxson stuff. You know, couldn't see anything. I told you this stuff here. Just I had to run out front. More of this. Okay. So yeah, Bunch of Roxson stuff, folks. It's all coming very soon. Very soon. That is not all of it right now. This is most of it. I think the upsetting part is you buy a bundle of shit, and it comes like every 3 days, every little bit at a time. But I'm kind of eager to get my hands on it. It's the knife scissors. Yeah, so that's coming. See what I got. My key bits are out. I can't believe y'all saw my key bits. I need to hook those right here. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, man? Trying to put a camera in the truck. Backup camera. Tired of friggin' trying to pull out the damn Home Depot and 100 friggin' people there. And Pops is going, why are you waiting? Having a drink. Cheers, man. My first day off in a while. I mean, a real day off. And didn't do shit. What up, Oizal? What's up, Diamonds? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, hey, you're gonna stream. Sweet. Dude, your streams are awesome. What's up, Dan? Backward Dan. How's it going? Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Man, I've been having a pretty decent day, doing absolutely jack and shit at the same time. See, I hesitate to even touch that Roxson product right now because it's just, I'm on stream. If I don't have like a clear friggin' choice on this one, I'm not gonna open it on stream. Might look at this a little bit. This little survival kit. It's got a molly straps on the back. That's kind of cool. Why did I get it? You know, I'm still asking myself that same question. But I can tell you this little bag is probably going to be used for somewhere. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, it's all the stuff in there. Let me give me a few minutes, folks. I'll probably go through all this. My carry-out multi-tool still running strong, folks. I love this stupid thing. It's actually pretty comfortable to use, and it's been very versatile. Have it. I need more military surplus as well, Diamonds. I miss my old military surplus shit. Used to be a place in town. They moved out of town. I think they're out. Shit, they're out in the outskirts, man. But they moved, man. They were like, taxes too much in this town. I don't blame them. Friggin' one-sided ass government. Never good. Can I tell you? That's why my business is suffering. Should I try to keep up with Mr. Eddie? Probably not. Yeah, that's not a good idea to try and keep up with me on drinks. If Big Jules and Big Josh shows up, I gotta tell him, man, there's an actual Big Josh in my town too. Like, there's a Big Josh in every town. But I got a Big Josh here. He works up at the friggin' Home Depot. Late night. Yes, this is not for stream kids. I'm so fed up with so much stuff in my life, y'all. Just gonna sit here and enjoy the few moments I have on stream. Has this been a real fucking wrecker of a house, of a thing? I'm telling you right now, I swear to God, there's like something messed up about this house. There's like a dead spirit that's haunting it. You have friggin', man, I was like the only one forever had friggin' polka dots. Polka dots. That's what I always wanted. No one's ever done it quite right. Yes, dude, yes, the Brujeria house is still haunting me. It's not even like, it couldn't leave my brain today. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. I was just like, yeah, this is Velcro. Man, I'm stupid. Cheers. Well, they're all a little bit different because they're handmade or whatever. Yeah. Wow. Of course, I'm working on the car. The stereo won't take my USB anymore. So I'm pretty pissed about that. But it's all right. I removed that unit and I bought the cheapest unit I could find on Walmart's website, which is a dual head unit. Do I care about the infotainment in my truck? Not that much. Not really that much at all. It's got a backup camera. I bought the extra backup camera for $20. You better well believe, man. I already got it mostly wired in. Everything. I just got to find a piece here at the house. I'm pretty sure I have a doubled in insert for my Ford. Sorry about the coffee. Wow. I just got on, dude. How you doing, Red Hooded Step Welder? I literally just got on, dude. Literally just got on. I don't feel bad. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got, oh, man, is temptation gonna kill me here? Alright, folks, look. I gotta look at it. I just got it, I gotta look at it. It's the Roxson knife scissors. What did I say about the KS2 Elite? Where is it? It's in my pocket, I bet. I've been carrying around a little bit. Hey, Frog, hey, come on. Get off of my friggin' battery charger, bro. What are you doing on that? Dude, what the hell? Come on, go. Thank you. Go. Man, the frogs are everywhere, man. Alright, let me take a look at it anyway. I don't have the KS2Es right here, but I literally just had them. Like, they're fucking right here somewhere. Yeah. Yes, and tonight's the night when all the pretense just drops. I'm just like... I do have something else to show you guys. I don't know if they'll work out the box, but I do have one more thing to open up. But I am too curious to not look at the Roxson product. Okay. Alright, folks. I like that. You know, I didn't know it would come with a pouch. Usually they come with a pouch. This is an interesting little pouch. Would I use this to carry it around? Most likely not. That's fine. That's nice. That's nice, y'all. It's a little loose. It's a little loose. I wonder why. Because there's a feature to this thing. Hold on, it's got the tool. It comes with the tool in it. Right there, buddy. Why is it loose? Why is it loose? Is it this side? Is it this side? What side must be tightened? See, this is what I keep friggin' talking about. What is your deal, Roxson? Why is this like that? Why is it like this? Oh, wait, hold on. Aha, okay. These lock the blade on and off. Haha, okay. I got you. That's why it went loose. This is supposed to be way more user-friendly than the KS2E Elite. But there's the feature, right? Now, what did I do? Did I buy every single blade that they offer? Yes, every single blade that they offer. Every single stinking blade. Let's see here. What do we got? Got kind of like a hunter. Hey, you know, this one's my favorite right here. I love this. Come on. This is the one I want to look at. This is the one I want to look at. Come on, this is happening right here, folks. Come on. How does this work? How does it work? How does it do this? What does it do? Ah. Okay, Roxson. No, you're not. You're not going to do it. I'm going to do it myself. Shut up. Shut your mouth. I already told you, I already said in the videos that I wanted to give them the fairest shake possible, okay? So don't think I hate them or anything. Honestly, I just think that they're like, you know, like a lot of companies, customer service is not, doesn't seem to be their top priority. That's all. So, you know, what am I going to do? Am I going to sit here and lie about that? No. Am I going to tell you my experience? Absolutely. All right. This is a really thin loader. Holy crap. Almost impossible for me to friggin' thread the needle here. Ah, that's a really tight friggin' push. Okay. And then just slip that in. Put the handle back on. Back on. Click the little lock, boys. Hold on. Click the little locky boys back into place. Lock everything back. Come on. Maybe it must be like this, perhaps, for me to push everything together, get it to lock, maybe, please. Roxson, you're embarrassing me again, y'all. Or I'm just embarrassing myself. For God's sakes, man, why is that not locking in? I've got it squeezed point to point. Finally got it locked. Okay. That's tight. How is that useful? How is that useful at all? That is a hard pull. Okay, maybe not so much the utility knife is that nice. Hold on, jeez. Classic pair of fist guards saves the day. Perhaps, what is that? No, that stays there. What is going on here? Okay, hold on. Hold on. No. It's being a pain in the butt. It's like every other stinking Roxson thing I've ever had. Alright, where's the friggin' Tanto blade? Maybe that'll make me happy. Not a Tanto. Tanto blade. Look, I mean, like, this was the one thing that interested me the most. You know, my favorite thing about some things is just when you can do free change tooling. Okay, I see a Tanto kind of looking thing, but let me do this one. This one looks way more interesting to me. I don't know what it is, y'all. You know, like, it's like, is there stuff exciting and interesting? Yes. Is it always a payoff that I think befits that interestingness? It's hard to say, folks. It really is. Like, just the fiddliness of most of their products bugs the crap out of me. I suppose that's my friggin' fault. It's not their friggin' fault. What's up, Rogers? Rogers? See, that's a cool little thing. I like that. I like the regular knife stuff. The utility blade probably needs some sort of work. But Rogers, what's up? Good. Gang gang. But everyone knows that the reason I got this knife, that I did get the other knife that's just the interchangeable blades, by the way. That one's called the exchange knife. This one is the knife scissors. And what does knife scissors mean? It means it's got my favorite pair of scissors on it. Because the one thing I will tell you about, I haven't gotten the comb yet, I don't think. It's in one of these. I haven't gotten all of these yet either. Right, like I bought the whole set, but they've only sent me, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of the majority of them are, I think there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. I do like these little cases that their blades are in. Yeah, look, that's kind of gnarly. Yeah. Hey, here's a giant nail file. Actually, you know, that's not a bad combo. Just a comb and a scissors. That's kind of funny. I'll revisit a lot of this for general review purposes. I will review this later. Am I having a better time right now than I did with the KS2E Elite? Absolutely, folks. I feel way better about this thing than I did about that. God, these little storage containers are really interesting and cool. I gotta admit, they're, man. And of course, how do you put them all back in? How do you get things back together? It's always a puzzle, isn't it, folks? But yeah, they stack magnetically. Come on, that's cool, right? I mean, this way you're gonna keep them together, hopefully. Gotta keep it together, hopefully. Some of them got plastic on them still, so they're not clicking perfectly, but whatever. Look, it's like I always say, is this something I think is cool? Yes. Is this something I have to carry in my pocket now? Absolutely. This thing's great. I think even Savvy's gonna like this. A pair of scissors, especially a good pair, on the fly. These are incredibly sharp scissors. They are razor sharp scissors. Don't trust me because I have a bandage on my hand. That's actually a bow accident. That wasn't even a knife. But yeah, right in, right out. Need the scissors. Scissors. You have them, you don't have them. The difference is now they're practically built right into the side of your knife. I gotta say, Roxson, you do things to me. I do like this knife a whole lot. What's up, James Trollinger? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's the Roxson scissors knife. It's a pair of scissors, and it's a knife, and it's also any blade that you want. It's that blade, that blade, that blade, a utility blade I tried. I gotta figure it out. There's a giant nail file. It's kind of like the G-Hammer friggin' Tanto look. So with all the blades and stuff, it's like $120. But regular price is like $25 with the regular knife in it. Made by Roxson. You get it on Amazon or on Roxson.com. So, I really like this. Badass. Yeah, no, I like the interchange on the blades too. That's the selling point for this knife for me. Like this is like okay. I looked at their multi-tools. A lot of them are very pedestrian, doing the same stuff. Okay, I looked at some of their knives, right? And then one day I'm sitting there because I was sitting on the fence on what to get. What up, JT? How you doing, dude? I'm checking out a new knife, man. It's the Roxson knife scissors. It has a pair of razor sharp scissors built into it. Check out Havilon if you want one without the scissors. I have the one without the scissors coming from Roxson. But you know I want the scissors though, okay? Chillin', bro. What a coincidence. So am I. Yeah, bro. All of us are chilling, man. We're chilling in the garage, drinking some beers. Cheers! Yeah. It's Miller time. I got another package I got to open up. Okay? And then I was going to probably look at this survival kit. Oh, check this out. Check this out. I found this for $2 at the thrift store at Goodwill. It's a Brigade belt. Do y'all remember Brigade products? Action Gear brand products? Y'all don't remember this stuff? Oh man, but this is a BDU trouser belt. God, what year is on the back of this? 2002. Oh man. Regionally, I remember this a whole bunch. Oh, dude, James, all these guys are like deep friggin' subs. Trust me when I tell you that. Anyone talking to you right now. But yeah, regionally, we used to get a lot of this stuff in the stores. The hunting, because we used to have smaller stores here, okay? I gotta go get another beer. Let me get another beer. Have no fear, I will get another beer. Did I almost cut myself with my tiny little Victorinox knife? Then I took out and scraped the mold? No, I didn't. I'm telling you, one day, it'll be a knife. It'll be a knife. But until then, it'll be something stupid. Oh crap. My, hold on. My truck light is on. What the hell? Anyway. That got fixed quick, y'all. That got quick fixed. I just had to go hip bump it. Double tap the screen. Thanks for reminding me. I had to put one on too. See how do let me show you this. There you go. There is a package here from Viver. Everyone knows I love Viver. You got to check out that app. They got everything. And conveniently, why I have a knife to test out to open up. Bow accident. I'm trying to adjust the bow, and it's a bit heavier of a draw than I used to do. Have no fear, I will get another beer. I don't know if I like that one as much. You know, beer isn't my entire personality thinking time. Hey, my eyes are up here, not down here. Yeah, I am very curious about this. All right. You know what these are? I've been talking about them all week. They are not gigantic marital aids. They are lightsabers of some sort. And let's see here. Hollow tube. Hollow tube. It's got plastic on it. Plastiche. Plastiche. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Peel that crap off. Why the hell not? Leave it on, Acolyte. It's more protection. Yeah, and in 20 years, when it's all beat up, you can't get it off. It's embedded into the plastic. Remember who's here. Peeling it now. It's got that, and then it looks like it has 2 set screws. I was wondering how they'd come, how they'd show up. Oh man, hey, okay. Y'all remember Ghostbusters? Real Ghostbusters? They had that thing that shot literally these things, these kind of shape and size things. Man, I miss mine. I miss mine. No, I'm not really that nostalgic for old stuff. Just happy to be here and remember the old stuff for what it was. So, set screw. At the end of the old day, it's just a sad little set screw. Needs to be set and screwed right in. I don't know, I kind of like this other color a little bit better. Holy crap, it's like a blue. The FUD? Hey, and they give you extra parts, y'all. I like that. Come on, why do companies give you 1 extra screw? They used to give you 2 or 3. What the hell happened, man? What the hell happened? And I'm betting they need to get a full charge of some kind. But hey, never mind. Okay, how do you turn that off? Oh, wait. Is it on a demo mode? Mother fudging. No, it's just cycling the modes? What am I? I'm not pressing that button. I'm not pressing that button. Oh my god, I'm cutting through my shelves. That sounds like... That doesn't sound like... I mean, that's not like... Holy crap, it's loud. What the fudge, man? Hold on. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you could be like... Or whatever, you're blocking the shots. That's cool, okay. How do you turn it off? You hold it 10 seconds? There it goes. Alright, not bad, not bad. Where does it plug in at? Where does it plug in at? Ah, the bottom of it. Unscrews, and you plug it in there. Now looks like that's a removable battery of some kind. Probably find a spare if you need to. Look at that, that's not bad. Come on. You think I'm gonna sit here and be upset about this? This is great. Come on. This was $50 for 2 of them. I know that there's cheaper ones out there. They're slightly smaller, slightly bigger, whatever. They do have one that's really long, and I think I'll get that one at some point, but life's got to get a little bit better for me between here and there. Not to mention, you know, oh, thank you. Not to mention the fact that, yeah, see, I think that's kind of nice, man. And they're identical. They look exactly the same. You know, I'm not going to fault them for that. I think there's plenty of companies out there that are putting their name on pretty much anything they want. Beaver's just one of my favorites. Yeah, it said charging. It didn't say it like charging. It said charging. Charging. I don't know if I'm being like messed up for hearing that, or if it's being messed up for using the Asian voice. Cheers. The truth is, it's neither. By the way, if you want to know the answer to that question, it's neither. But yeah, no, I am thoroughly happy to get these things in the mail today instead of tomorrow. Today's my day off. I made a conscious decision to not do any work. Look at that knife. You guys know I think I might have found the perfect friggin' thing I want ever. Forever. That's a beautiful thing. Just a knife with the scissors alone. Just a knife with their scissors in them. Scissors. Razor sharp scissors. Razor sharp. And they do sell just the knife if you don't want the scissors. If you're not a scissors nerd like me. Yeah, that's right. I'm a scissors nerd. This is what I use to cut up my greens. By the way, so someone saw me cutting up my green once with it, and they were like, "Dude, why are you doing that?" I was like, "Get a much better result, a much better smoke. It's like having smaller little bits instead of like, you know, a ground up mess of ground up stuff, right?" And so Home Slice is like, "All right, we'll dollar for donuts, my stuff and yours." He pulls out his grinder and pull out mine, and mine's all chopped by scissor. So like you said, if you look at it, it's got small little nuggies, okay? And we smoke one of his, and I'm like, dude, I can't smoke no more of this. This is terrible, dude. I can't freaking do it. It's too dry. It's messed up. And then he smokes mine, and I only pack like little singles like that. Like you just smoke it all. I don't want to friggin' smoke what you finished or what you didn't finish. Right? He's like, wow, that's a way better smoke. And I was like, what have I been trying to tell you? Just chop it up. Lightsaber toy accessory. Lightsaber toy and accessory. Well, I got 2 information books, one for each of you. I'm your Huckleberry. How do you work the buttons? Where's the buttons? Button, button, button. Who's got the button? Yeah, smoking good is not easy, folks. Don't grind your stuff up and then pretend like it's don't pretend, yeah, dude, if it's ground up, like, it is dry. It's already dried just from the friction of... There will be a prompt tone when... There will be a prompt tone. See, I don't like grinders at all, though, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, I just have, like, a friggin' just a personal aversion to them. Like, I've been at people's places, and they're like, you want to smoke? I was like, not if you grind it. Well, what would you prefer? Hand it to me. I'll just break it up with my fingernails. By the way, I don't cut my fingernails. They just break. They just break. So whoever said that about my fingernails, and whoever keeps, like, calling me a dirty pig, those get held for review. I would laugh at those, but, like, some of them say pretty screwed up things about me and my fingernails. I know, you guys want to see them, don't you? I'm not going to do that either. I ain't, like, a hateful, vitriolic person anymore. Too old for that shit. Yo, so we were working with Sam the other day. Sam's like, hey, this and that, you know, I think it's a cool idea. And I was like, all right. He's like, you think? And I was like, oh, man. Oh, dude, whatever. I don't give a shit if you do or don't, bro. So you know, I'm equal opportunity. I smoke and drink. But yeah, I said, yeah. He's like, do you think? Or do you think? And I was like, yeah, but as I've gotten older, I've just decided to stop thinking so much. But you're young. Go ahead, think all you want, right? And that's a line from Demolition Man, by the way. Another great movie recommendation. I surprisingly don't have that on DVD. But it's what it is. And then I did put out a movie recommendation on my community feed for They Live. It's free with ads on YouTube. So if you like that movie or if you've never seen They Live, what a great friggin' movie. Uh-oh, it's on. Okay, blaster, tap the button. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so when charging, the button will have a breathing light effect. Let's check that out. Oh, it's breathing, folks. Watch it breathe. No, it's done breathing. No, there, it just took a breath. That's cool, man. I like that you can like change the color settings. I know a guy who does this stuff around town. 1, 2, 3. No, it's still in changing mode. Hold on. Make sure you have the two save style. Unscrew the bottom of one of the two hilts, screw in the other one tightly. What? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? To put the two of them together, take what? Ah, no, aha, aha, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Ha. Okay, I got you. Oh wow, you can really see that speaker. It's loud. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. Sorry, headphone users. Where's the other handle? There it is, right there, at the bottom. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at A. Look at A. Look at A. Look at A. Now, extra long handle, or I can just screw in the other one and make a big double-sided Darth Maul thing, huh? Now, how do I get this right? Yeah, see? And of course, I didn't pick green intentionally, although I'm perfectly fine with it. I remember growing up thinking Luke Skywalker was the shizness. He still is. Just, you know. It's got a lot of effects, folks. Sorry if you have epilepsy. Come on, man. One, two, three. There it goes. Okay, I'm starting to learn its friggin' buttons. And just like this one, the whole bottom kind of squirrely dolls off. Squirrely dolls. Squirrely dolls. Raspberry, squirrel. Luke. You want me to do the friggin' the Darth Vader voice? This is CNN. There you go. Cheers. Remember growing up, man, that dude was the voice of CNN. Y'all ever seen The Great White Hope? That's a good movie. James Earl Jones plays a boxer in South Africa. It's a crazy good movie. Also, I love, dude, like, I know people, like, give me shit for liking Big Bang sometimes. I'm a nerd. I get a lot of the other jokes that people don't get on it, so. Like, every engineer like, a jab at an engineer on that is definitely funny to me. Because engineers are basically, like, me. Although I have no coursing in engineering, I can certainly engineer the shit out of stuff. And then people who spend time working it completely on paper, you know, are like, oh, this is the best way. And I'm like, nah, man, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but that ain't the right way to do it. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be upset when I tell you that everything that you want to do is going to just ruin everything here. Not a bad idea. Like I said, just be honest, people. You be honest with people, and people will begin to appreciate it more and more. But yeah, dude, hey, no, I found Action Gear friggin' Brigade Quartermaster belt. Like, dude, I don't even know you can still buy these anymore. Oh, Wiesel, can you look that up? The Brigade Quartermaster Action Gear brand. See if they still make that. And if it's still made, is it made in the USA, bro? Or Red Hooded Stepwater? I guess you could probably do it. Oh, I'm guessing it's like the effect when two of them are being held against each other. You know, like one against, there's like like that. I don't know. You know, it's gonna take a learning curve on all this. You know how I am. I show you the thing, and then I'll probably do a 15-second review or something. And last night, the entire night, the cable that was running the this guy was the friggin' 15-second review from today, and no one knew what it was. So, oh man, what a good time, man! I gotta tell you. I am putting together that playlist, by the way, Diamonds. If you're still here, I think there's like something on the end of 100 and something 15-second reviews. So maybe more. Yes, that's right. I'm evil now. Hello. Yes, pick up the lightsaber and join me on the dark side. Dark side. I don't know, it's got that cool movement noise. It's a friggin' BDU trouser belt. I think that, I can't remember what BDU means. It's like basic something unit, or basic something use, basic durability use, or something like that. Red Rocket! Red Rocket! Red Rocket! Their website's probably from 2000s. That's my point. Like, if they're still around and they make products, these are some of the better products. I gotta open this, you know. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that though. I think what I'm gonna do is, because I want to preserve the product a little bit, because it's something I remember, like always going in the store wanting something. And my buddy had a BDU trouser belt. These are like. They're like what do you call them? Nylon friggin' web, indestructible nylon webbing. Well, indestructible if you don't cut it. But yeah, Action Gear, right? And it was started by this dude out of Georgia who basically like loved to play G.I. Joe and shit when he was a kid, so he just started his own company. And yeah, here's the thing about these belts. They're incredibly simple. It's been a while since I've had to pull one together. I'm pretty sure it's just a simple loop over. Right, just flip it in, loop it around the back, and you've got a quiet belt, and then it's also a very tight fit on these bar lock ones, because that's a bar lock. I mean, you got to really pull hard to get that to go, okay? But essentially, it's got a little elastic buoy right there, just like most of these things do. And then you just slip the back end into that. And then you can do all your knife carry and all that stuff. I can't believe I found one for $2 even. Like, just $2, like sitting there in package at a thrift store, at a Goodwill nonetheless. My regular thrift store is closed today, Sunday. Because they're the religious types. I'm the religious type. I just don't like to push my religion onto others. Sorry, folks, if you're into that. You see their rigging belt. Yeah, this is another thing I know is that, dude, I've known riggers for like a long time. Rigging dudes, guys who do the friggin' ceilings and shit. Yeah, they're. Oh yeah. Oh, shit, that's a dope friggin' belt. Oh man. Okay. Now, how do I make this a 15-second review? Is the other question. Vintage 15-second review with an old-timey filter. I remember back in the 1990s to the early 2000s when you could buy a BDU trouser belt. You understand? Pepperidge Farms remembers a time when you could buy a BDU belt. Cool. Yeah. So I know $2 is a good price on anything, by the way. You know. So I got this bag. I'm gonna keep it hidden for a minute, because I want that to be kind of the last thing I look at tonight. Like I've been looking at survival kits in stores, right? And for God's sakes, every single friggin' survival kit has this disgustingly dangerous knife. How is it dangerous? Remember, I keep telling you, it just pops open in your pocket. And it's incredibly loose. It's loose as a goose. I wonder if that'll turn it. That'll turn it. But yeah, this knife is very dangerous in some ways. You probably have to maintain it heavily to keep it from becoming a nuisance in your life. And it's present in almost every single stupid friggin' kit. Survival kit, except for this one. The $35 kit has it from Walmart. The $35 kit from friggin' Gordon out at the greatest place in the world, Harbor Freight. I apologize, folks. I have to blow my nose. I apologize again. That's called being courteous, folks. Sup? Who said howdy? Who said what? Benchwarmers? It's a good movie. I don't have it on DVD, but did you see the? I didn't. I should tag you in those, shouldn't I? I did a solo one tonight. It says, yeah, I propped my legs up, relaxed for a little bit, did nothing today, and I watched They Live. It's free with ads on YouTube right now. Roddy Piper, Keith David. What's that lady's name from friggin' Masters Universe? Meg Foster. Great movie. Good friggin' movie. And I watched My Blue Heaven. I don't know if you've seen that one. That one's got Rick Moranis and Steve Martin. No, not Steve Martin. Yeah, Steve Martin. Oh, crap. Seriously? You know, I tell people not to do that, but you've had no timeouts ever. Look at you. Go to channel. Shorts, right? Night crawlers. This is your last thing up here. Chicken liver, yeah, that works. Night crawler. $15 at Walmart. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, hold on. Did you catch anything? I mean, I gotta know now. Did you catch something? Oh, wise owl. Gay N-words from outer space. Alright, hey, you know, I've seen worse things, dude. I've seen that vampires movie. Man, that vampires movie is not cool. Man, I want my, like a piece of my soul back for that time. Cheers. But no, the one that I saw recently was that one with Michael B. Jordan that takes place in the 1920s. That was a dope movie, dude. I mean, that. I guess that could also be called that. Could be called that. Red Rocket. Join me, young Skywalker. For now, you can see the Red Rocket. One, two, three, four. You gotta learn the thing, folks. You bastards! Why are you in the garage croaking? None of that should be here. No, I swear, where are you? I'm gonna beat the living crap out of you. I won't beat the crap out of a frog, people. For God's sakes, I just pick them up and put them out into the backyard where all the action happens. I swear. I swear to the moon and the stars in the sky. I'll be there. I'll be there. So yeah, Viva lightsabers. I gotta admit, they're gonna be fun. No frog. No, dude. I come from a place called Fishkill. So, well, not technically from Fishkill. I went to school in Fishkill. I wonder when the breathing stops. When it's charged? Because it just says when it's charging, it breathes. Oh yeah, this is my regular drill. It's the little atomic one, the first one that came out. Paid good money for it, and I'm still not. Still owes me some friggin' money, folks. Yes, it's an impact with a drill on it. That's a Heart drill, actually. That's not a bad drill. The Heart Platinum or titanium ones, the gold titanium ones, not bad. Better than the ones I've gotten at whatchamacallit, Hobo Farts. Hobo Farts. Is that really what people call that store? I mean, I kind of get, like, it's hard to find two words that work for Harbor Freight, you know? Like, you know. Yeah, but Hobo Fart. It's just weird. I don't know. Speaking of weird, I got another beer. Don't be scared. It's just a weird old beer. They come in cans that look like bottles. Don't be scared. Just a weird can. My first sip of cold beer because I talk too much. Okay, done. New fart nuggets. Come on. Fart nuggets. Everyone knows that it has to be all floppy if it's one of those. These are too stiff for that. Come on, red-headed stepbrother. I was about to say, don't ever say something stupid unless you expect to hear something stupid from me. By the way, it's my favorite thing to do. I think I even still have the card over here from the one time when I was like, oh yeah, ask a dumb question, get a dumb answer. There you go, folks. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? Life is better with EDChats in your life. This is EDChats tape. I highly suggest you use the EDChats tape. I gotta admit, it's actually really good shiz EFOC for when you need a lot of tape. Tom's bought a giant case of it. We went through almost all of it with that Brujeria house. It's freaking crazy. There you go. Here you go. And it says, ask a dumb question, get a dumb answer. And that's not for you guys with the wrenches. It's not for you guys. You already asked good questions. Don't ask any dumb questions to me. So, will there might maybe possibly be a 15-second review on this tomorrow? Maybe, possibly, maybe. Now that I have it in my hands, I do like it a whole lot. And I do like the KS2E Elite a whole lot. Mostly because of those damn scissors. But now I have this, I don't even think I'll ever carry that again. Man, just razor sharp. So good. Yeah. Yeah. A pair of scissors and a knife. Shut up! You're literally right next to me. I can friggin' hear you. Stop it. Friggin' frogs. Okay, where are you? Because you're getting picked up and you're getting moved. How are you up on a shelf? How the hell is a frog jump freaking 20 feet and never bump his ass? Hey, 7 people in the friggin' stream. Drop a like. Double tap the screen. For lightsabers. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to touch that. One, two, three. No, one, two, three. One, two, three. Once again, just 1, 2. Not 1, 2, 3. Come on, change the color again. There it goes. Let's do, I don't know, something weird, huh? Yellow, orange. Now, when you turn it back on, it'll be orange. It does take a minute to turn off, though. You know, it kind of makes me feel like that's how it actually works in the movies. And they have to use the Force to decide, okay, I'm not going to need this in 4 seconds. Hold on. Hit the button, and he's still, like, doing 2 or 3 things, and then he's like, and then it's like, junk. What up, David Fleury? How you doing? It's not a cut. Dude, I had a bow accident. I rammed my hand into the into one of the stabilizers. I was learning the catch. I was learning the catch, the wrist catch dealy, and I actually had it. I was doing it on stream. So, yeah. By the way, drinking and knives, fine. Anything else, nah, man. Cheers. I can't drink and do anything. Except play with knives. Speaking of which, David, the Roxson scissors knife arrived today. The Force. A pair of scissors I could always use. You bastard frog that's attached to a knife. And then here's the cool thing. It's got these 2 little locking detents. The handle pops off. The knife pops off. And then, let's see. I think that's the original one that came on it. Kind of a little hunter knife looking thing. Curved knife. This boy. No, that's the one that came on it. Yeah, that came on it. But I'm looking for this. Where is it? This guy. Haha. Should have done this before I took the knife apart. I like these little cases that these Roxson blades come in. I have to admit that. They got a little lock and a latch. Pull it out. For the most part, the one case that doesn't take all the blades. It's dead here, question mark? I know it's not dead. Dude, people are talking and stuff. You're just talking a lot. It's okay. We like it when you talk, man. We like to hear that David is saying things. In a flurry. Ha ha! Yeah, you see, I just slid that back in, put the handle right back on the 2 pins, squeeze it up here, hit the lock detent, hit the lock detent. Now, I've got a completely different blade, no sharpening required. The Roxson scissors knife. Because not only is it giving you the knife, it's giving you one of the best pair of folding scissors I've ever used in my life. No lie. And I've been using Victorinox since I was a kid. I like multi-tools, folks. Okay? I carry around with me every day the Suspension NXT. It's a great little friggin' set of pliers, okay? But the 2 of these things sitting next to each other really friggin' hit my friggin' source. Although, I gotta tell you, I do have 2 videos coming. It's me and the other acolyte, the other knife acolyte I know, talking about knives. And he gives Camillus the hate train hardcore, dude. He loved the Swedge. He hated the friggin' Dominator. He hated this. He could not stand it. He was like, I don't know, man. I could not carry that. It's whatever. Look, hey, I'm not going to please him with everything. Right? And I would never take this to him because he'll flip out his stupid friggin' $250 friggin' Leatherman with the Magna Cut and all that shit on it, right? And I'm like, yeah, I want one of those. Dude, I ain't buying that. That's $250. Dude, I could buy like friggin' 10 multi-tools and do like a channel shit. And he's like, when's your birthday? I was like, dude, shut up. Let me put out these videos. You know, let me put out the videos where I've already told you what to do. We tried it the first time. You figured it out. But yeah, okay. Drinking plus knives, drinking plus power tools. So drinking plus power tools for me is okay usually because beer and hey, look, and I'm not saying like everything. I don't. Okay, do I like this knife? Yes. Do I love it to death? No. Do you guys want me to love everything that they make? I like it. Yeah. I like this little crown piece. I think that crown piece is one of the cooler things that I've ever seen. It's just. It's like pushing the button. It's not rolling it over. Like the G Hammer I do like a whole lot more. I still like the G Hammer a shit ton more. Way smoother, way better of a knife, by the way, than at the $20 price point. I'd rather buy that 10 times than this once. And I have on both occasions. So what I'm trying to say is like, they're very similar in many ways. For $20, that's my choice, not the Dominator. But and that was also like not influenced by Savvy, my buddy. As much as you can kind of hear it in my voice when we're doing the video, because I got to put that together. It takes a minute. I try to film for only 3 minutes, by the way, because that's the cap, right? Factor cap. But it came in a proper box. It came with instructions. It came with everything that it should. None of these blades came in one package. They came in 2 or 3 different packages. I gotta open all these. Let's use the knife that Roxson makes here with the scissors on it, and let's get these blades kind of friggin' figured out. Because I haven't even looked at these. I got 15 minutes to kill before I go looking at this stupid thing that I want to look at. So like, wow, that kind of looks like a hawk or like an eagle. Like, that's not very illustrative there, Eddie. Ah! What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. I'm the knife bird. What's up? That's right. Y'all want some wrangle? uh, everybody loves a little wrangle every now and then. Chill out. Don't act like you've never had wrangle. Okay? Especially O-Wise Owl. He was raised on that shit. Yeah, this is the only thing that bugs me about this whole deal. Is this this razor knife setup. This razor knife, I gotta figure out what's up with it. But it's pretty cool looking, and it comes with 2 razor blades. That, dude, Roxson, at least they're thinking, right? Like, they're putting the thought process through their head. Okay, they're not just selling us crap that they think that we'll just eat up. They are selling us something they think that we'll like. And okay, these, they stack magnetically. I think that's a cool feature. I think out of everything that I've seen out of Roxson, I think this is one of the more intuitive design choices. Just to be able to stack them and slap them together. That's a great thing. Here's another one right here. See, and then here's something that bugs me a little bit, okay? This came with one of these Roxson things. This came with the Roxson. This isn't the right one. This is another one that came with, no, it's a T18. Here it is, right here. This came with the Roxson knife, right? Loosen. Adjusted well in production. Okay. But it doesn't tell me, that doesn't tell me anything on the package. You're not a fan of Camillus, I'm okay with it, man. I'm not a friggin' fanboy for anything. You should already know that by now. Like, I have pure criticism for every company's, any tool that a company wants to sell you. I do have pure criticism. Hey, dude, by the way, Red Hooded Steploader, that's kind of how I started up. You go back and look at the old stuff. It's not nearly as, let's call it amped up as what I make now. Although I've been trying not to be so ramped up lately, by the way. I haven't had my Adderall in a few days either, but that's because I'm having health issues with my legs and all that shit. And I had, like, the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, stop taking that medication because you might already have just regular good blood pressure. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then also the realization that, like, beer is not, like, a bad thing for me, right? The waterier, the better. But, like, if I drink watery beer all day, I almost never get drunk. But I don't want to act like an alcoholic. So, yes, I like to stay secure in the fact that I'm a binge drinker. It's 5 o'clock somewhere? No, it's not 5 o'clock here. Sorry, folks. I think I got another beer in me. I got this coming up. The Lightsabers, I think, are okay. Looks like I need to charge it. It says empty. 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 Does this one stop breathing? It has a breathing light. It hasn't stopped breathing. I don't have two USBs. One of them's being usurped. Sorry. Yeah, here's another blade. This is a cool thing, man. Like, look, I was never hating on the Roxson product, okay? I was always hating on the friggin' customer service. And their shipping is also really friggin' just inconsistent. I got that KS2E. I'm pretty freaking sure that that was like not right. That wasn't. That was a return or something. It was stuffed into two outer boxes. Yeah, see, like a nice standard blade, nice little curved blade with a little back tip. Why did I buy all the blades when I've only bought one knife for it? No, I bought both of the knives, the one that has the scissors and the one that doesn't. Although in hindsight, I'm looking at this now, and I really feel like I should have just bought two of the scissor friggin' ones. I just feel like a lot of EDC channels are honest or purpose. Look. First off, I'm gonna tell you right now. No, I'm gonna tell you right now. People can do that. Yes. Okay. Um, is that my personal policy? No, certainly not. You guys should already know that. One. Two. I think misleading content is everywhere. Actually, I think it's actually pervading the space so much so that I have to fight it just by being who I am. You see, that's how you've come to me. Is that I'm a genuinely interesting person, as much as I hate to fucking say shit like that, because I don't like being interesting at all. But I'm a polymath. I can learn to do anything. I have to blow my nose. I apologize again. It is the humidity out here. It's at like friggin' 28 right now. Like 28% friggin' relative, like, feelable humidity. It's like swimming in like a wading pool right now. I gotta get a beer. Sorry. Have no fear, I'll get another beer. And no, it's not going on a t-shirt. Give a man a 12-ounce hammer and he can build you the world. There's a great t-shirt. Give a man a utility knife and then watch where he leaves it. I mean, okay, this is why I buy the survival kits, okay? Okay, if you want a good survival kit, I think I might have stumbled onto something decent, okay? I have to look at it. This is why I buy a survival kit. You look at my survival kit video, it says, hey, what's up? I love to, like, buy a survival kit, because when I go out there, I want to look like a poser, right? Or something like that, right? Because it's like a lot of these like dumb kits that they sell. There's the outer shell of the kit that I bought. Okay, I remember I bought this. It was $15. It had that knife in it. Had like a whistle friggin' thing. Where's that stupid friggin' bracelet? Always comes in things. See, I do have kind of everything right here. Right? Okay. That came in that. Every friggin' kit has that. Every kit has this. Right? And of course, I've lost some weight, so, and I'm pretty sure that they're trying to say that big burly dudes get these, and I used to be a bit bigger and a bit burlier, but that thing is like a giant bangle, and I gotta be real, I probably would wear that on my ankle first before anything else. Not to mention orange, man, come on. Can't give me black? I know, it's Ozark Trail, that's their kind of color. And this is kind of poorly tied, I mean, you can feel how loose the knotting is. I know a guy local. Him and his significant other. They both do this, and they are so good at it. They do like quadruple, like friggin' like weave knots that look like friggin' Celtics. The problem is they're always busy. They're always friggin' taking orders. So I either got to put my order in or whatever. So I'm going to talk about this stuff in a second, okay? I'm going to smoke this smoke piece. A piece of smoke. A smoke piece. A peace pipe. Not bad. It's Gorilla Glue times 5. That's an activation plant, the kind that you use for bubble hashes, mostly. I mean, you sell the product, but bubble hash. Oh, I lost people. Wah. People don't like it. You smoke. People are so sad to see people smoking and coughing.
Ah, I feel like I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die of smoke inhalation.
Thanks, Regina. Is that a Martin reference? Yeah, 100%.
Thank you, Regina. I understand very acutely.
This is one I'm interested in right here. What is this? Yeah, it's a nail file, y'all. It's a nail file. That's a nail file, y'all. Tell me that's not a nail file. That's the biggest friggin' nail file. Call fillers, blood grooves. You talking about the little friggin' the little indentation? Oh, fullers. Yes, the little indentation. Man, fucking. Hold on. I'm getting the knife. Relax. They call these little tiny things fullers. Right? People on there calling these blood grooves don't know what the fuck they're talking about, y'all. Number one, that is 100% a fuller. Okay? So when you cut something or you cut into something, you stab something, right? It's not to drain blood out of. It's actually to release the sides so you can pull it out and go again. Let's call it a bear, right? You're hoping it's okay. So there are blood grooves on some things. You know that big twisty knife? The big weird twisty knife friggin' that everyone loves on the internet, right? The most gruesome and murderous knife. Who cares, dude? Every knife is gruesome and murderous. Oh, it's like, I saw a video once, right? And it said, hey, we've invented the first knife that has over 1,400 working parts. And I'm like, you do realize that they just make knives out of 5 or 6 parts that work perfectly fucking fine, right? Right? Like, what is this made out of? How many parts? The blade? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 parts. Okay? None of them move. 1,200 moving parts in a knife is stupid. Dude. Okay. Do you not know what a knife is for? You know, the moving parts, the gears and shit, they're just gonna get clogged up. Okay? With eviscera. Not even the blood. It's the worst part of it. And then you fucking frog. I have a buck knife, dude. You're not getting any love here in the garage. I don't know why you're here, bro. That's a beautiful little knife. I hear a lot of criticisms about it. I understand them. I don't have that much issue with it. I also don't use it. I kind of just sleep next to it. Just because, like, it's a reassuring knife. Let's go for some beer. Huh? Have no fear. Let's go for some beer. Cheers. Everyone remember that show? Everyone knows your name? Wow. Yeah, I've been kind of working all day. And I change them like every 4 hours or 5 or 6 hours. Maybe I just have to kind of check out and see what's going on under here. It's actually not that bad, right? Like, I've had worse. Right? When I punched through a car window, jeez, man, that was the worst friggin' infection I'd ever had. Oh, yeah. See, look, it's not even that bad, folks. It's going to be a gnarly scar, but it's not even that bad. I mean, it just poked a hole straight up through the top of my friggin' hand there. I'm glad it's out now. It's got to friggin' breathe a little bit, and I can wash my hands completely. OCM, what's going on, my friend? That does kind of hurt just being out in the air, though. You can see my knuckles all screwed up. It's okay. What I love is when they say tri-knife or cyclone knife. Okay, so let's start this portion of the stuff. Okay. OCM. I bought Beaver. I bought on Beaver's friggin' on Beaver's. I bought a compound bow on Beaver through the app. I'm a member now. I did a drywall and ceiling sander on Beaver originally. These are the two lightsabers. You get two lightsabers for $50, and they're guaranteed. They have like the Beaver backed up lifestyle or whatever, and yeah, they're kind of cool, man. I can't say they're not. So I'm just kind of recapping where I've been, my journey today. Um, I have two of them. I gotta leave this one a charging because it said empty. Charging. Charging. What do you think about the bow so far? I put a hole through my hand adjusting it, trying to shoot it and trying to learn the wrist hook all at the same time. Yeah, that's actually, if you see right there, it got put it. Dude, my hand got like ramped into the post. The stabilization post. It's all right, dude. Give me a couple weeks. I'll be back on the bow content. This hand's just a little weak, and you can tell. You can see how swollen my knuckles are right here. Yeah. Half dead ADC. Hey, half dead. On. Huh? Huh? Come on. Huh? Oh, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Half dead. I got you. Hold on. What's your favorite blade? Here, pick one. Can't do utility. I tried that. Hawkbill. You like a buck style kind of? Here, let's do that. Let's do like a hunting knife. Here's the blade. Right? Hold on. Wait. No. I have not outdone myself yet. Roxson makes this. I'm very surprised by it. 2 buttons, 2 D10 D-lock switches. Wiggle it on, wiggle it off. Place this back on the 2 pins. Squeeze it up in your hand. Lock the 2 D10s back into lock. And your knife is sharp again. Remember what my favorite one was for a long time? It was this. And I still love this knife, by the way, okay? Because that blade interchange, that is so good. And this thing has real flip out potential. This guy, a little bit slower, but once you get used to it, you'll get there. And it's got a small set of ball bearings in there. I'm telling you, I'll get there with it. It's tough because this hand is all messed up. And then it's not really good for a left hand open. But, yeah, dude. It comes in 2 flavors, right? Dude, it comes in 2 flavors. You can buy just a knife for $20, or you can buy, my preference, the scissors knife for 25, or I think it's 25 or 30. But I paid $120 for every blade they make, and I still haven't gotten all of them. And this is probably tomorrow's 15-second review. It's gonna be like, color me impressed. I'm going to shit my pants. Like, dude, this thing is so cool. Did I harbor bad feelings about Roxson for a little bit? Yeah, 100%. I'll admit that. They treated me a little wrong, but dude, hey, like, by the way, I have the exchange knife coming. I don't know when that'll show, but trust me when I tell you, friggin' hurt my hand, y'all. Hold on, I'll use a little bit of EDChats tape. Sorry. I just need it there to remind me not to friggin' do stuff with it. I know, dude, it's crazy, okay? Like, yeah, it's a bow accident, by the way. Dude, it's never a knife. It's never a knife, even though I'm drinking and I'm playing with knives all the time. Yeah, the Razor SX3 was my favorite. I still like it. Dude, it's really great. That is a beautiful thing because not only is it that blade, it's 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 that blade. You want a giant cleaver in your hand? All right, look. Okay, and then here. You know, one of my favorite things is organization, right? And when a product makes something that you can just organize by just kind of tossing it all together like that, this makes me feel better about Roxson in so many ways. Okay. See, I wish I had the KS2E Elite right here because I think I do. Hold on. Briefly can show you my work belt. There's my work belt. The only thing I keep on there are 3 things, and 2 of them detach with the Tough Built Clip Tech system, something I highly recommend. And then, by the way, I got air gun off of there, so it holds everything now, not just air guns. Man, I like the variety of blade styles. So, see, this is what sold me on it, right? Okay, hold on. Dude, I'm looking on there. Okay. I've got this. This is the Roxson Spark. This does not excite me. And the only thing about it that excites me is the fact that it has a ferro rod, a pretty decently long one, built in. But like, so everything comes with a ferro rod, right? It's like, it kind of fucking feels weird now. It's like almost ubiquitous. You just buy a ferro rod for $4. You know what I'm saying? It's got this system that every one of them have, where it's a pop out and a lock back, and the lock back has a detent with a spring. And I can show you that spring. The spring is right here. Now it's kind of hard to see, but if I actually push the detent, you can see it moving in there. Okay? That is the basis of most of their cool little technology, okay? I don't know. It's hard to see. Let me do this. Hold on. I'm going to get really close, and I'm going to try and stabilize my shot here. You see how that's moving? Yeah, you should see that now. See that? That's the spring detent. This pushes against that. The K2SE Elite has that same functionality. Okay, I think it's right here. And by the way, this is coming back in a few minutes. The hatchet hammer, the hammer hatchet. If you're here for multi-tools and hatchets. And also, I plan to do a video, Half Dead EDC, where I take these 2 Husky knives and I swap the Tanto blade on this one for the, I guess the Hunter, Camper, whatever, the Tinker, the Whittler blade on that one. Because I like this handle more, and they're identical handles. Ah! Was it a knife? Ha! I'm not really even drawing blood on that. These are pretty sharp, by the way. Oh, there's a little bit. Ah, come on. That's not even a cut. It's not even a cut. And Half Dead EDC, I found the literal friggin' thing I carried when I was a kid. Like when I was in my 20s. That's exactly what I had when I was a kid. This exact knife, although mine broke, like right there. I was prying something or whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's not even a real cut. Come on. I'm gonna wipe that off. Rub some dirt on it. Cheers, folks. But who was talking earlier? It was, oh yeah, hey. Here's an interesting blade for you, half dead. Hold on. Come on. It's in unlock. Why is it not opening? There it goes. Isn't that the biggest friggin' nail file you've ever seen? Now I just want a big multi-tool from Roxson that puts like 5 different spots for these blades. And of course, don't put it in the wrong way. And then snap it directly to your little stack of others. And then here's one that's open. I guess I got that blade out. Yeah, here's that blade. It does not go in that way, it goes in this way. So that the little clippy boy will fit over the edge of the knife. Anyway, and if Half Dead's gone, it's because he's buying this friggin' knife. That guy spends more money on knives than I've ever friggin' exposed myself to in the entire world. I'm, dude, like, super jealous. Him, and there's another guy too who friggin' lots of friggin' knives. Who I really watch a lot. Both of y'all showed up in chat, so I mean, and you guys have commented on my comments and said stuff, so yeah, it's just temporary. It's just gonna clot up the blood. Yeah, I don't have the KS2 Elite. I had it literally outside just minutes ago. Like, this is what pisses me off sometimes, folks. I'll just run over the table real quick. My work belt, 3 things. Hangs that tool by that on that friggin' metal board. This guy hangs all of my tools that have that belt clip. Most tools have a belt clip now. Knife pouch and hammer holster. Those are the 2 things I keep on one side, and then my tools on my left-hand side. Yes, I'm doing my car stereo, and I should be doing that right now instead of streaming, but you know what? This is the point of my life at this point. But yeah, I did find a Brigade Quartermaster Action Gear BDU trouser belt just randomly at Goodwill. And these are slip lock belts. You know, like the like everyone knows slip lock belts, right? Loop it through the front, and then you got that friggin'. This is like an old school brand that I used to get at the Army Navy surplus store, Army Navy Marine surplus store, or whatever. GI Joes is what they called it. But yeah, very tight, very nice friggin' hold on these. And to find one just like laying there on a friggin' shelf. Let me relocate this lightsaber, sort of. Let me just put this over here, kind of, so that it's not in the way. Because everything in the way, everything's always in the way. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, did that stop yet? It'll open back up eventually. I had a little cut on that husky blade. This time it's a knife, huh? Oh snap! Go to eBay real quick. Call the toner unit. It's like $70. What is? What's $70? Oh, OCM. Sorry, I'm changing the subject. But I'm installing floating shelves tomorrow. Ooh, mounting stuff. I actually have my mounting box right here. So it depends on what you're talking about, okay? I use these kind. I get them at Home Depot. They've done more for me. I've hung more pictures on these kinds. They come in blue. They come in kind of a tan, and they come in the middle color, which is a gray. And you can buy a variety pack to get started. I can't remember the dang name of them. And I used to keep them in the boxes. But this is what they look like. And the reason why I use these, okay, is because What can I sack? Yeah, I can sack one of these a little bit. Okay. Here, I will actually show you 100%. It comes with its own drill. It comes with its own drill. The tool, it's called the Union, and it's by Toller. I will get back to that just here shortly. I intend on showing someone something important. So here's a piece of drywall. Okay. Comes with the drill, right? Where's my old school drill? It's always up here. Where is it? Where the fudge is it? It's right there. Hold on. And there goes my keys off my belt. Wonderful. Okay. Come on, you freaking stupid schnips. Okay, it comes with its own drill. It comes with its own drill bit. I'm sorry. If it came with a drill, that'd be even better. Learn how to use the drill, folks. You put the hole in, okay? And then your drill bit goes away. You don't need your drill bit anymore, right? Put it back with your stuff. Pull out your screw. And this piece of drywall, you take that. You take your trusty 12-ounce Milwaukee hammer. Pound it in. Okay? And hold on, I just gotta get it started, and then I gotta find my screwdriver. It's right here. Okay, so if you're watching this, see if I can get you a good angle there. What am I doing, folks? Why am I doing that? Hold on. 10 seconds. I swear. All that is holy. Where is my stupid bit? This is why you don't let people fuck with your tools. Pretty sure I've got something that'll sort of work here for a second. Okay. Alright. Here's your drywall anchor. I gotta hold it in place. I might have been a little overzealous, but so if you look at how this functions, it has these little grippy bits on the side. And as you turn your screw in, if you can get it all the way, those little grippy bits right there, they give you an extra support layer against that. And then just like every other friggin' amazing friggin' anchor, yeah, I'll tell you right now, these ones are the better of all of the ones. I can't remember the name of them. You're just gonna have to like, hold on, I think I can do it right here. I can do this. Hold on. I just got sent an email. I'm buying a few for coworkers and friends. Hey Eddie, I just uploaded another video. I'm not gonna go watch it now, El Nasty. You get one per stream, bro. Oh snap. Okay, Toller Union. Der Toller Union. All right. Fair enough. I'll do the research a little bit later. By the way, it's the next thing after Toller is Roxson. Okay. Oh no. What am I doing? I got the app. By the way, the app is good. Apps are good. The one that I hate the most though is friggin' Taco Bell's. Taco Bell's app is so dumb. Every once in a while, it just freezes for no reason. It's like they're like checking out exactly what you're looking at. What are you doing on Twitter? Drywall anchors. This is it. No, that's not it. No, hold on. Drywall, wall anchors. And then tap. See, God, fucking stupid. Drywall anchors. Yeah, okay. Right at the top here, these are the ones that I'm looking at. These are the blue ones, anchor diameter 1/2 inch. Uh, I would suggest using, I've used these before. These are really good. The wall claws, these are really good. And then these are triple grip. Triple grip is the ones I use the most for drywall anchoring. So triple grip, and then I would also say that wall claw is a really good one too. You have to have the wall claws oriented in a very specific way. I also use monkey hooks or oak hooks. Oak hooks are dope. They kind of go into the wall and then stick against the backside, and they'll hold about 60 pounds. So they're pretty good too. If you're doing like paintings or like big things or whatever, that's the little bag that the Roxson came in. The Roxson scissors knife. It's a knife. It's a scissors. Everyone loves you now. Ha ha. I will cut your hair while I am defending your life. Thank you for what? Man, that's a tough one. I used to like Burger King when I was a kid because I just was not a McDonald's kid. I still like Burger King, but their shine's kind of not seeing the light of day anymore. Although every once in a while they hop upon some weird and crazy idea that somehow does something for them. And y'all know I have over 2,000 video games. I own Big Bumpin', Pocket Bike Racer, and friggin' Sneak King. So, like, trust me when I tell you, I've learned the error of brand loyalty. But survival kits, people. Survival kits and survival tools, okay? I'm really, like, it's I should have been talking about this for the past half hour, okay? I'm going to do a 15-second review on it. I bought this for $15. While I was there, this is all that's left. Everything else got dispersed amongst other things, including this loading kit. While I was there, I saw the loading kit. By the way, that's where the space blanket came from, with the guy who is definitely given up. Look at that. That guy, he's like, man, no one's coming. I got an aluminum foil blanket on. No one's coming. And then here's the paracord ferro rod. And paracord, extra paracord. Come on now. You can wear that as a necklace. Anyway, all that ended up in the loading kit, which without all of that is just amazing. It's got a portable bellows. To blow off your table during the stream, or to blow into the course of the fire, right into the center of it, and not get burned. And also not look like an idiot going trying to get after it. Everyone wants to see that. But yeah, and then it's got a striker. And this also opens up, and inside is a bit of bat out. You know, this stuff you break up, and it's got a little bit of wax in it, so it's a fireable material. It'll wick, and it'll run fires a little bit better. I love this kit, and it's got a magnesium block, so you can scrape out magnesium. And then it's got a ferrous strip on the back. Very nice thing. It's got a waxed canvas bag. This is a waxed bag. Swiss Tech. It's got a little and there's some alcohol prep pads. If y'all don't know how to start a fire, sometimes it'll help. You run the wood over that. You make sawdust, and you can do like a mother bundle or something if you'd like. You know, you could do a smudge pouch. And then I used to carry, I think it was either a Tinker or a Camper. But when I was a kid, and here I'll show you my keys. When I was a kid, I always had in my pocket one of these. Now this is not the one I had when I was a kid, but this is certainly what I carried. Exactly the same. They still make these in Switzerland. They're still made by Victorinox. If anyone's asking, that's why I've looked at it. It's true. It's still made by them truly. I do have kind of, I have the Hellfen. Hold on, I can pull up the Hellfen. Here's the Hellfen. The Hellfen is very similar to the Tinker or the Spartan. I think the Spartan is very similar to this as well. I think the Spartan doesn't have scissors. I'm not entirely sure on that one. I think the Tinker has scissors. But essentially, come on. I want to rip my fingernail out. Ha 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 ha. Roxson. Just like old Swiss Army knives, you're not supposed to pull them all out at once, but why would they advertise it like that or whatever if they weren't supposed to do that? But that's a lot. That's essentially the knife I carried. Mine was just red and Victorinox. Teenage years, yeah. And if you look at this Blade Boy, I've actually used this a little bit. I've been playing with it. I've kept it in my pocket. You know, the one thing about this Hellfen is that these pop out and fall out a little bit easier. And trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna get a Red Boy at some point. I gotta find the exact right one. Was it a Tinker? Was it a Camper? Was it a friggin' Spartan? Right? It's just hard to friggin' put the words on it. I bought the cheap knockoff from my... Hey, so, I had about 1 billion knockoffs over the years. So, I can't tell you, like, that's not a fun thing to look at. Cheers. Oh, and, anyone who's watching and wanted to, like, hear the next update of the McDonald's Happy Meal story, I haven't had another Happy Meal yet, so I'm not going to recount the last stream story. You can just go watch the restream. I like Leatherman. Stop asking me questions. I'm supposed to look at a product. I like Leatherman. My buddy Savvy, the other acolyte, the knife acolyte that I do a candid conversation between two acolytes. It's a video series that's going to ramp out into production. Not to mention he and I'll just do like straight up like full on knife reviews, like a whole slew of them all at once. He and I tend to agree on a lot of things, but he also definitely doesn't agree that knives should be fun. So. No, I like Leatherman. I used to carry a Leatherman. I used to carry the original Leatherman. You know, the one that hurt your hand and everything? I used to carry that around. That was my first multi-tool, really, I think. Take it back, yeah. When the Gerber slip one came out, I got that. That one was really good. And then I got a truss at one point. The truss was really good. That was when they were made in the USA, I think. Or they might not have ever been made in the USA, now that I'm thinking about it. The truss. And then the truss is a big old mamma jamma. So I eventually went off to the idea that I just wanted to have the suspension. The original one was a really nice one. The original suspension was nice. This one's the NXT. Look, this is just an empty friggin' container. Roxson, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not either. Because dude, okay, first off, right, like, Savvy, I give shit to Savvy all the time about him. Like, I pull out a multi-tool and he's like, man, that's whatever. And he pulls out his, like fucking butterfly friggin' magna cut. Like, just an amazing friggin' multi-tool. And all he ever uses it for is the knife to cut open boxes. So I gave him that box cutter. It's a Pops knife and he loves it. Don't listen to me very much. It's fine. Nah, he listens to me. He's okay. He's not the friggin' problem in my life. Yeah, that's the thing. They do use proprietary bits. They do have a lot of like very specific things about them. They're a lot harder to mod than, let's say, something you buy off the street. Hold on just a sec, folks. I'm gonna get another beer. Cheers! I'm gonna get another beer. Sorry if that is an inconvenience to your life. Please stick around. Yes, it is also an inconvenience to my life because if I had a cold beer delivery system right there at the screen head, you damn sure be skipping, I would be doing it. But since I have to walk anyway, I got the next pack of Smokies. Only you can prevent forest fires. Yeah, it's like this, right? You know, I'm gonna build that survivor spear out of that big survivor spear. I just got to find the right stick. You know, it's like, okay, the whole point on my channel is to have fun. I literally bought lightsabers, okay? Lightsabers, okay? Beaver makes tools. Nah, man, Beaver makes everything. Beaver makes bows. Beaver makes cow milking machines. This has to be my favorite Roxson product. Just right there. And then my favorite pair of scissors I've ever used is the Roxson pair. And this is the largest pair that they make. Fucking A, y'all. Sorry. If you want to mod Gerber, yeah. Gerber is a great mod platform for whatever you want to do. I think SOG, yeah, definitely is something I'd agree with on. There is like another company I'm thinking about. I can't think of it. But I know that like I know Roxon is a good mod company, but their whole friggin' product line, the idea is to mod it. So, or not necessarily to mod it, but like part of their strategy is to build a product that has modability involved. You get what I'm saying? Cheers. So, we've come to this place, and I'm telling you right now, I don't usually look at the survivor kits anymore, the survival kits anymore, but I saw this. This is $44 for this. Now, some people might argue that this bag is worth that $44. I don't know if I'd argue that. I don't know if I'd argue for that or against it, actually. Dude, people buy things for what they think they're worth. Okay, so in this survivor kit should be a bunch of multi-tools, a knife. I have plenty of other options here. I can tell you that for $7, this is one of my favorite things. It's an Ozark Trail camp gear, multi-tool, but it has nothing to do with anything that you'd want to fix aside from your hunger. It's a fold-out fork, and it's a fold-out spoon, or your choice, a fold-out knife. Comes with the ubiquitous corkscrew and can opener, because you find a can, what do you do in a video game? You open it and eat it, don't you? Well, that's the thing. You kind of need the multi-tool, don't you? Yeah, I talked to another channel that mods them, and he likes Roxson. Hey, and that's the thing is, I like Roxson too, right? Like the thing is, like I don't think Roxson is like paying attention to us. I don't think they're paying attention to us at all. Right? Like go look at their channel. They got like 50 friggin' subs. They don't give a crap about us. They just want us to buy their shit. And that's a pretty normal thing in business. I'm just saying, I've been running a business for over a decade, and customer service is 90% of it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, to the bag. Oh yeah, okay. Now, let's do it like this. The camping lamp. Camping lamp. Everybody loves a camping lamp. Does not have batteries in it. Doesn't come with batteries either, does it? Double A's. Pretty sure I got some cheap ones in there I can throw in here. Shit. Go see if I can find the other flashlight. Hold on. Okay, so here's the first aid kit. It's kind of small. Safety pins, bandages, band-aids, tiny scissors that are worthless. Buy the knife scissors. Hey, look, hey, nice. This is one of the things I liked about this, okay? Iodine prep pads, people. Iodine. Look, you can stop the bleeding, and then you can kill everything on the surface with hydrogen peroxide, but don't do it while it's open. Let it stop and knit. Iodine pads, yeah, way better. Here's some alcohol, ethyls. Here's some bandages. They look literally like friggin' Walmart Band-Aids. Yeah, that's a knuckle Band-Aid. That might help me out at some point here in the future. I'm okay with this. This is not bad, okay? So where's the breakdown in 40 bucks here? I guess that's like $5 worth of shit. Really? So what, $35 more of stuff I need to figure out in here? Huh? Now there's gotta be some sort of, lighting, glow sticks, 100%. When Halloween's over, by the way, buy up your glow sticks then. Yeah. Okay, I can see some things here. This is a ferro rod with the exact same thing that came in the Ozark Trail Kit. The exact same ferro rod, essentially, with this little hang tab, boy. By the way, I'm sending this hang tab to Tools of Big Josh from the original kit. Channel relics. I'd like to send them out. Hey, that's nice. They put a sheath over that? Holy crap. That's surprising. Dude, usually they just let you friggin' see a bunch of dust in the bottom of it. It's not bad. Okay, I'm okay with that. What's that? $3? $4? That's 10 bucks maybe? Let's call it $8. Okay, $8. A poncho, $9. A space blanket? No. That is an emergency shelter. Let's call that 8, 9, 10, $11. Okay, hold on. I think I see something here. Wicks, little wicks, fire starting wicks. Not bad. They're jute usually. They usually have a little bit of something infused into them. Hold on. Yeah, dude, that's definitely got like a flammable freaking. That's like lamp wax. You know what that is? Yeah, the same thing that always shows up. Okay, at least this time I could get it in black. Okay, I didn't have a choice with the first friggin' catch. But they're essentially the identical things. One says Ozark Trail, one doesn't. Buy it from Amazon if you want some cool stuff. Okay, that's a water bottle holder. And I still haven't found a water bottle that it fits. Okay, what else is in this kit? Here's some D-ring action. What does this do? That's kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't use that to climb anything. I wouldn't use that to do anything really hefty. But that looks like a cool keychain deal. Let's see, there's another one. Hey, here's some more wicks. Okay, the D-ring boys are okay. They're fine by me. They're all plastic. I don't care about that as much. If you're hooking stuff on while you're trying to survive, I guess that's whatever. So what are we at? $12, $13, $14, $15, something like that. Fish and tackles, not bad. I'm not even gonna put that on there. Okay, $5 for this, maybe $3. Let's call it $3. $3 for one of these. I've seen these for $3 on Amazon. I've seen them for less. I've seen them for $1. wimpy gloves, terrible gloves. Don't buy friggin' these gloves. These are not cool. Okay, so I think we're getting to some of the more meat of the situation here, okay? So, triangular bandage should have been in the other kit. The exact same emergency blanket from the Walmart kit, people. Don't buy the $35 Walmart kit. It has the most dangerous knife I've ever had. This knife will open up in your pocket with the tiniest little friggin' touch. Hold on. You ready? There you go. So I'm curious what kind of knife comes in here. Because there's a knife in here. That's a box. What's that? That is a clear compass. That's a dollar compass. So what are we at? $15, $16, $17, something like that. I gotta tell you, this works way better than that. And I'm pretty sure the wrist buoy in this thing has the same deal going on. Although, you know, it'd be nice if those bubbles just stopped existing in there. But apparently it doesn't, it doesn't want to have... Here, let's see if I can catch a magnet. Yeah, there's a magnet. That's a South Pole magnet. That's a North Pole magnet. It's nice. It's got a bubble. That bugs the shit out of me. Why does it have a bubble? Is it supposed to have a bubble? Yes, your OD green tactical whistle. Headphone users, please be warned. Not bad. Actually, that's a triple whistle. So it's like a mini train whistle. That's pretty good. I'd friggin' call that one at a full $3. So we're at about $20. Okay, it's okay. That's worthless. I mean, it's not worthless now. It's worthless now. Okay, so we're at the meat. Okay, here's the survival kit. Tells you all the cool shit they give you. And of course, I'm going to use the bag to make my own. That's really the key here, okay? I know what that is. It's another box. Let's just pull the rest of this bag junk out. That's an actual D-ring. Is this rated? Does it have a rating on it? It has a not for climbing rating. Flat rings. Flat rings. What happened to round rings, motherfuckers? Round rings are much more comfortable on your fingers when you're trying to cut a branch off. Alright. Yes. For the distinguished businessman who always wants to be prepared, the multi-purpose pocket survival tool. Oh, this one's actually kind of interesting. This is a little bit cooler than anyone I've ever seen. And it seems like it's actually sort of practical. Sort of. Where's the blade on that? Shit. These are worthless, folks. Put one in your wallet if you want to, but I guarantee you're going to reach for that friggin' knife on your waistline before you get that thing out. Maybe sharpen the edges and turn it into a throwing star. Then I would be impressed. But, spoilers. Yes, identical. Identical. Fudging A, y'all. Fucking come on, okay? Don't buy Walmart stuff. It's just Amazon stuff. Identical, y'all. The exact same thing. Down to the size. Although I gotta say, I told you this was a shitty wrap earlier. 4 wraps, 2 wraps, 4 wraps, 4 wraps. Obviously, Amazon's getting the better of the deal here. Q-tips. Q-tips. 100 Q-tips. Thank you. I've lost count. I think we're still at $22. Yes. Why I said something about the $7 knife, fork, and spoon set. I like this a whole lot. I think that having the choice between a fork and a spoon and a fork and a knife is a better choice than what I think I'm about to pull out of here. So let's look at what they have given me. Ah, it's right here. Yes. Uh, it is a it is a spork. I I hate sporks. I hate sporks. And it has a whistle built into the back end of it. I'd rather have this. That's going back in. This won't go in. Maybe a backup one if it'll fit in this little stupid box. And here's the best part is, I think I can go dollars to donuts on the next friggin' survival kit that I buy for 35 bucks with this thing, and this thing's way better. 200 of them. Sorry, I did not mean to mince words. Let me just clear up some of this crap here. That's a triangular bandage. Little glow sticks. Just buy them when Halloween is over. Usually a whole bunch of them sitting there. And even those round ones be all right. The like the necklace ones be all right for like survival junk. Like I said, people don't think about it, but like one of the best things you can have is a signal. These are loose, light, flexible. You can buy them in packs of 75 for about $5. And you want to talk about a signal or something, right? You can flash your light against that. You can put out an array. You could write a message. Look, be creative. Surviving's not about being prepared. It's about being creative. This is the problem with a lot of survivalists. They believe that the emergency shelter is going to be their end-all be-all, or their poncho will last them a billion years, but it's literally only good for one rain. It's literally a trash bag, folks. Put a trash bag in your friggin' survival kit. You'll do better. The D-clips. The ferro rod. I'm fine with that. I think those are fine. You don't climb with them. You're just hooking your junk onto your stuff. Go for it. I think stuff like this should not be like looped onto a belt. It should have its own carabiner. So, and then your water bottle is hooked on via a carabiner of some sort. And it looks like you can actually slip this into that friggin' slot there, or some crap, because that looks about the size for this. And then you've got a drop clip. That's not a bad addition to this. Do I wish the other ones were metal? Sure, 100%. Okay, so we're looking at cutlery. We're looking at tools. We're looking at cutlery, and we're looking at tools. What is this box? Let's look at this. Ah, see, this is exactly one of the things I was looking for. This is an Ozark Trail friggin' flashlight, people. That's an Ozark Trail flashlight. It even has the orange Ozark Trail button on it. Do you want me to tell you any more? I'm guessing it's a double A, a single double A. What does this take? For God's sakes. What is that? What kind of friggin' battery? What kind of friggin' battery is the size of my pinky? What? All right, okay, hold on. What does this take? This takes 3. 1, 2, 3. Be right back. Let me go get the battery. Sorry, but I am moving quick enough now that I can't blame my legs for taking forever. Oh yeah. Cheap batteries, baby. Cheap batteries, baby. Definitely got them from the Kirkland store. Okay, and then let's go for lamp, huh? Got a keyway? For God's sakes. Come on. Come on. What am I doing wrong here? Ah, I see. I've done it wrong, my friends. Ah, there you go. I guess it was on the whole time. It works as a flashlight and it's a camp light. I'll hook that right there. Not bad. And let's see if this is what it takes. It's a double A, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's a little loose in there, but that's fine. It's a little loose. I ain't got no problems with that. Look at that. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, that's better than nothing in the field. Yeah, that is straight up an Ozark Trail friggin' flashlight. And Ozark Trail sells this too. I'm telling you all, like, just go to Amazon. I think, like, you could buy, that's like 5. This is like 3 or 4 or 5 or something. Yes. And here's the smoking gun. It's fine. We're about to look at something else real quick. I believe this is the knife that comes in this kit. The Amazon kit I paid $44 for. What's this? What is this? What's this? Yeah, there's the knife, I believe. Huh. That's a sensible knife. Okay, it doesn't flip open on you while you're out camping in your pocket like the one that comes in the Ozark Trail. The Ozark Trail knife is dangerous. You can buy it for $6 on Amazon. It is dangerous. It will open in your pocket by the slightest bump of the key. This reminds me a lot of an SOG product, like a SOG. That's cool. Actually, I like that release. That's a cool release. It's a fairly sharp blade, too. I think I'm more impressed with this knife than I was ever with this. Spring assist is cool, but a good field knife is a good field knife. All right. What does this kit carry as far as multi-tools? Ha! God, this is hilarious, y'all. This is one of my favorite things ever. Ha! A latrine shovel. But it's not an OD, baby. It's like a friggin' some weird thing that someone came up with, said that this is just enough for you to have enough shovel to take a shit in a hole. And of course, if you don't know how this works, you spin that down. You've got pickaxe right there. You've got a pick shovel right there. Tighten that up. You got for seeding. If you're doing seeding, you can use that for a lot of that. But for what that's worth, I think, what would they charge for that in the store? You know, it's a good question. I can tell you the smoking gun is a $16 multi-hammer or whatever. But for the kit's worth, I think this is not bad, okay? This is one of the things I'm gonna keep because I think that's worthy of putting back into it. I'm not putting all of the original stuff back in. It's got a nice little friggin' camo pouch that doesn't match the outside of this one, so I'm not that worried about it. It's not bad, okay? That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad. So I'm guessing that for your meal you have to use this as your knife and the spoon that they give you or spork that they give you, telling you buy the kit $7 or $8 at Walmart. You might find this cheaper on Amazon because remember, I'm literally giving you the lesson that everything that you buy at Walmart is the same thing you buy at Amazon. It's just usually it doesn't have a name brand attached to it like Ozark Trail. So how can I prove that? I will tell you after I look at this EDC pen. Pen does it right on things. Yes, does it right left-handed. Let's look. on a sec. I gotta friggin'. You know, writing on a box ain't easy. The thing deforms as you're pushing on it. Just don't try this. Yeah, see, it works great left-handed, no problems. You can break glass with this. I'm not going to break my iPhone glass with this glass breaker. Although that would be a great stunt for the show, wouldn't it? And then I guess you can take this, you can stab that right up into someone's jugular, and they're like, "Ugh!" Anyway, so the smoking gun. I don't know, folks. Seems like something I've seen on my channel before. I wonder what that looks like. Does it maybe look like this Ozark Trail product? Is it maybe practically the exact same thing? Practically. This one has slightly nicer stuff going on. These are plastic, I think. Maybe, man, maybe not. Look, you see something at Walmart. Go look on Amazon. See what kind of multi-tool hammer they have. And then when you see a kit, maybe, that has what you want, buy the big kit with all the extra stupid shit. Even if you're not going to use it. They're Band-Aids, people. Band-Aids, people use Band-Aids. But, is it as nice as the Ozark Trail? I'm going to say no. I'm not okay with things being imperfect, but if it is my last resort, I would certainly rather have this, which, by the way, will totally go back in. This won't. The quality on this is slightly lower. It's not as nice. I will agree to all of that. You're getting secondhand junk, too. Kind of like the second run of things. Or the stuff they rejected to send to Walmart. And that's fine, too. Save money? That's fine, too. Look, my point here is like, if I can find a tool, triple whistle, or a spoon with a whistle, or a spork with a whistle, and tell you that this is better, I'm going to tell you this is way better. With this kit, you don't even get the option of a fork. I want you to look at this blade. Oh, wow, these are very unique blades. They're so unique. Wow, oh, wow. And then go look at this. And these are very unique blades. Oh, wow, they're so unique. Wow, wow, unique, wow. And they're all identical. So I'm just saying, like, you got options. You see something you want somewhere, maybe go look on Amazon, because they might have a cheaper and shittier version. And it might dispel you from buying the slightly better one at $16 first. And then looking for it in a bag online. And I gotta be real. If all that stuff was about 20 bucks worth of shit, then that bag's not worth 20 bucks either. 44 bucks is too much money for anything that looks like this. But I'm telling you, this bag will become an actual survival kit. Shit, forgot that, y'all. Come on now. Because that shit's real, y'all. Cheers! That's why I drink domestic. Support the people who have always supported me with delicious beer. Yeah, it's 12:30. I gotta go here in a minute. I gotta tell you, buy the Roxson exchange knife for 20 bucks. Buy a couple extra blades. You won't regret it. It's nice. It's fun. I love it. There is nothing I don't like about this. Knife comes out. Slide it into its designated case. Mike Sadowski, what up? Pollock in the house. Oh man, dude, it's been years since I've done a Jackson Pollock on anything. Put the blade away and stack it on your stack of blades with the magnetic stacking ability. And then look through your dialogue of things that you have and say, I would like to have this blade today because I might need this specific tool set. Now, simply place it into the knife. Simply replace the handle on the two posts. Squeeze up top, lock, and squeeze down below and lock. And you have a different knife, and you always have an amazing pair of scissors. Razor sharp. Keep them razor sharp. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it because you can take them apart. They're serviceable. What the hell, sweet? Yeah, Mike Sadowski. I can do it again. Unlock, unlock. Blade pops out. Pick another blade. Let's do a hawkbill, huh? Here's a hawkbill blade. Pull out that hawkbill. Put in your little buck-looking one that everyone loves, those kinds of knives. Grab your little stack, magnets to it. Take your knife, take the blade, install it in the top. If you don't want the scissors, they make a $20 version that's just the knife. The blades are fairly expensive, but they are sharpenable and they are serviceable. That's how quick the change is. How many is there? There's 2 knives that I know of that do the interchange blade system. This one is the scissors knife, and the other one is the exchange blade, or the exchange knife. I bought the KS2E Elite, one of my favorite things, and on it is the scissors, and this is a razor sharp pair of scissors. Razor sharp. They cut through your mom's friggin'. How many blades are there? How many blades do I have already? I bought the whole kit. I bought every blade that they have, and they haven't sent them all yet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different options. 10 if you include the one that came in it. 10 options right now. And I know that there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 options. Maybe 16, something like that. Way better. Come on. At least they made 4 knots at the top of each side. On this one, they didn't. So friggin' amateur hour. How, like, and Walmart would say go cheap on these. There's more than 10. There's like 15 of them. And when I say blades, I mean blades, blades, blades. It's like a chop blade there. This is the first one I tried. Like a standard angle blade. That's just like a nail file and like a hook sharpener. Nail file, hook sharpener. It's even got a nail groove. It's kind of cool. Serrated duckbill. Bit of a like a stylized tanto with a back cut and a utility, which I tried once and I'll have to figure it out. So here's what I did. I just bought the whole thing, right? I bought the exchange knife with scissors and every blade they make for 120 bucks. I have not looked up the individual price because I was in a bit of a pinch. So I could just outlet here. Let me do it, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. I should actually know this. Hold on. Roxson blade set. So we're looking at 25 bucks a blade set, depending on the blade set. Can't be those. They have two different types of build your own things. So, yeah, I am interested in this from Roxson, the camping hammer. I do think that's kind of interesting, and it looks kind of cool to me. I don't know. So some sets are 25. I think the one with the utility is 25. Raylone's a 20. It's a high quality knife. It's a high quality stuff. I can tell you right now, I don't know the quality on the steel, but I'll look it up and I'll have more information when I do a full review after I do a 15-second review. Which you guys love those. Come on. This is why I'm here. Oh, stretch. All right, look. Cheers. Remember, people, happiness was never the damn goal. It's the only way. I'm going to leave you with that. If you're surviving, keep surviving. If you ain't surviving, start. If you're living, keep living. God love.